We all love watching the cooking videos of That Dude Can Cook YouTube channel. Sonny Hurrell, a former professional chef, is the man behind this popular channel. His story is quite interesting. In this video, I'll tell you how Sonny fell in love with cooking, how after working as a line cook for more than a decade, he started his cooking business and later became a successful cooking content creator. So, now let's start from the beginning. Sonny Hurrell was born in 1988 in England. His father is British, whereas his mother is American. She worked as a schoolteacher at Waldorf schools, and her job required her to move to different countries. So, Sonny, along with his parents, traveled to many countries. After growing up in Perth at 8, Sonny moved to the U.S. Initially, he moved to Colorado and then to Northern California at 11, where he stayed for a decade, and at 21, he moved back to England, then to the Netherlands and returned to England, and in 2014, he moved back to the U.S. His elder brother, Louis, is a musician. Sonny started working as a dishwasher at 15, and the smells and sounds of cooking got him into cooking. At the time, his brother was working as a chef in the kitchen. Sonny's cooking journey started with making salads and desserts. His cooking snowballed from there. At 16, he started cooking in a restaurant in Sonoma County, California, and eventually, he worked as a cook in 4 other California restaurants. Now, let's take a brief look at Sonny's education and career. At 21, he went to England and studied biodynamics and agriculture for a couple of years at Emerson College. At the time, he was cooking part-time to earn money and then started cooking at several fine dining restaurants in the Netherlands. Also, Sonny, along with his brother, worked in Fergus Henderson's restaurants, St. John's and St. John Bread and Wine in London, and after returning to the U.S. in 2014, he started working as a saucier at Viceroy Snowmass, Aspen. After working as a line cook for 15 years in a dozen restaurants all around the world, Sonny found it difficult to keep up with working in that job, and around 2018, he started a private catering and cooking business in Aspen, targeting affluent people, and by 2019, he started providing organic meals to 20 families in Aspen. Unfortunately, at the time, Sonny suffered a snowboarding accident and snapped his right wrist. His bones and tendons of his wrist got affected, and he was fixated with metal pins at the wrist. The right-handed Sonny found it difficult to rotate his right arm, and this affected his work, and he started losing clients and his business started failing. The COVID-19 pandemic was the final nail in the coffin to Sonny's private chefing career, as he lost all his cooking gigs. Luckily, by the time, he had become a popular TikToker. Sonny started his YouTube channel, That Dude Can Cook, on February 8, 2019, and 2 days later, published his first video, Healthy Caesar Salad, the best Caesar salad dressing recipe. At the time, Sonny was hesitant to start a TikTok account and was indifferent towards the platform, as he felt that it was just for dancing kids, but eventually he started his TikTok account and started publishing videos from August 2019. Sonny's first TikTok video was on rosemary salt, and it became viral, and this inspired him to continue working on social media. Initially, he was just repurposing his YouTube videos for TikTok. Later, Sonny's videos on potatoes and chicken became viral on TikTok, and thanks to this, he started seriously working on this platform from February 2020 and started receiving decent views. By that time, he had been working on his YouTube channel for a year, but had just a couple thousand subscribers and wasn't gaining momentum on YouTube, unlike that on TikTok. Sonny became popular on TikTok within a few months, and at the time, he posted a steak video which received 34 million views and helped him gain 380K followers in just 3 days, and later, he reposted it and his repost got 20 million views. Even though he became a successful TikToker, he continued working on his YouTube channel. Publishing cooking videos during the pandemic helped Sonny's TikTok account grow, as at the time, people were confined to home and had free time and were willing to get back into cooking and learn cooking. Initially, he started filming with just an iPhone 8, without a microphone and lights. Later, he upgraded to proper equipment, and currently, he films with Sony Alpha 7 III and Alpha 6400 cameras. Currently, Sonny has 2.03 million subscribers on his channel, and he earns from ads, affiliate marketing, merchandise, and super thanks. He also sells Master in the Making ebook. He lives in Aspen, Colorado, U.S. Now that I've finished telling you his story, enjoy a few tidbits about Sonny. He was into French and Italian food at restaurants, and he loves cooking Indian, Thai, and Japanese food at home. In addition to being a cook, Sonny is also a drummer and a martial arts practitioner, and he has a great sense of humor as he ends his videos by assaulting his refrigerator. Sonny loves making brownies, gluten-free cakes, and simple desserts, and loves eating Japanese-style nigiri. Beef Wellington is his favorite food to cook, and sticky toffee pudding is his favorite dessert to cook. Sonny was portrayed as a bakery chef in a piece of cake movie. He was a voice actor for this movie. Gordon Ramsay, a British celebrity chef, responded to one of his videos. Sonny is inspired by Ram Dass, an American spiritual leader. So, how are you inspired by Sonny Hurrell's story? Please comment below. If you are into reading, I've also written his story on my website, which I'm linking in this video's description. And if you are interested in more success stories of your favorite YouTubers, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.